I remember feeling like as a student that my teachers loved what they were doing. I didn't know any other adult in my life who loved their work as much as my teachers loved their work, and I wanted to love what I do as much, and I really feel like I do.
I've been working with young people for over 10, 15 years, and I've never found anything like close to the level of conversation that we're able to have with teenagers in the classroom here. And it just feels natural, and it feels like I'm actually somewhere where I'm watching young people actually grow and form ideas.
Teaching at a consortium school has meant so much to me because I was a student here at a consortium school.
I still remember being a teenager and being at ginormous high school and feeling like a number, nobody knew who I was, and being sort of taken aback and happily taken aback by the fact that I got to Urban and people knew my name and people knew who I was and people cared.
Their approach to learning was very different than what I was used to. They truly believe that students should be making meaning of what they were learning. And that to me was revolutionary.
It's really important for me that students get the same experience I had when I attended UH. What does that look like? Personalized attention in family group or advisory, being able to explore their different interests and being exposed to different opportunities that students at traditional schools sometimes miss out on.
I had a really hard time during middle school and had gotten to the point where I was kind of like acting up. The consortium really played a big part in helping me appreciate learning again.
To be honest, like I kind of feel like if I was in like any other school, truth be told, I don't know where I would be right now to this day, honestly.
My love for reading was reignited, and to this day I am an avid reader.
The reason why I chose to work at a consortium school is because I'd like to make the same impact and support students the same way that I was supported by my teachers when I was younger.
The teachers that I had were very passionate about the subjects that they taught, and it encouraged me to become a critical and analytical thinker, which are skills that I've used throughout my entire life.
The experience that impacted me the most was the collaboration among students and teachers.
I like working at a consortium school because of the freedom of choice that students have in terms of like sort of directing their learning and what they feel most passionate and interested in, but also the freedom that teachers have, right, and autonomy teachers have to teach the things that they feel most passionate about. And I think that like really drives the education forth and makes kids really enthusiastic about coming into school every day to learn, makes teachers really excited about coming in to teach.
These schools are not just ways for young people, alternative ways for young people to become aware of themselves. They're also tools for young teachers and young educators to spark new ideas, develop new ideas, and try to find ways to usher the next generation into the future.
Consortium schools allow children to thrive in environments that allow them to be like proactive and global citizens when they leave here.
I always knew that through understanding culturally centered and culturally relevant pedagogy, that I wanted to be a part of education in an alternative setting, more focused on them as an individual as opposed to trying to get them to fit into this robotic kind of mindset.
When I was a student here, someone ignited a fire in me to make a change in a little corner of my world. And so teaching here, we hope that our students leave with that same passion and fire to know that they can make a change in their little corner of the world.
I really wanted to be in a space that, appreciated their students and acknowledged the diversity in the way students learn and the way students express their learning. So being in a space where I'm able to do that and able to see those same kind of changes that I feel happen to me, happening to other students, it feels amazing.
There were so many great teachers here that took the time to really get to know the students and care about the students on a level that felt so much more personal.
This is a 6 through 12 school, and I remember coming here as a 6th grader and learning from your mom, story, about how to stand and how to breathe and how to look people in the eye and how to speak. We have all school meetings, and that is those are the skills, right? Those are the, how to take your ideas seriously, how to change your mind when you need to keep growing, and how to be in a community together. And that's what this school, which is a public school, that's the other thing about the consortium that's so important, that we're on the public education system. So I wanted to be a part of that for my whole life. I really like this place.
The work that we do feels authentic to student interest and to student needs. The assessment feels authentic, and the work feels rigorous and fun and interesting and exciting.
I think I was not alone in being a kid who felt like urban saved my life, and not in any catastrophic way, but just really in a way that made me value my ideas. I think it really gave me a new sense of self-value, and it was just wonderful to be in an institution that treated its students with respect, care, and challenge. And that is what it has also meant to me to work in a consortium school, to be a part of a place that does that on a daily basis.
I came back to work here because it's like it has always been my home away from home.
I feel like I'm giving back to what I come from.
I've been working here for years. I used to go here as a student, and I love consortium schools because they feel like home.
It's like my natural place. It's like my house of like, it's where I belong.